Hi guys, welcome to Terminal Coders. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a program which will traverse reverse order of linked list. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna show this program in C11 version of ANSI C. C11 is released in 2011 as a standard version of ANSI C. Yep, let's start. Yeah. First, we have to declare one structure named SSL, which will contain value which the node contains. I'm gonna declare int variable. Okay. So let's show. Node contains two parts. One is data part, and another is link. Here we will store data, and here we will store link to next node like this, and the last node will be now empty. So let's start. Okay, this is our single linked list structure. Now we need to declare root node. malloc is declared in a header named stdlib. So I'm gonna add that header file. Right now, malloc is declared, imported. Yeah. Now we allocated some memory for root node. Let's read how many items are there in the node. How many nodes are there? Okay. I'm gonna use printf underscore as function. It's declared. Defined in C11 version. You know that printf will not check the bounds of buffer and all. So it can be caused many issues like even buffer overflow exploitation, like that, vulnerability like that. Okay. The scanf will check the bounds of the input. So first we will read the value of root node. Okay. And I read the root nodes data and made the root link of root to null. Let's start. Already we read the value of root node, so we have to iterate up to n minus 1 times. So let's read. Okay, before that we need to declare another structure called temporary, another structure of single linked list. I'm gonna name it as temp variable, and currently it will point to root node. Yeah, and here I need to declare another single linked list structure, which is called, I'm gonna name it a node. Okay. Okay. We read the value from user input, and we are gonna make the link of node to null. Okay. Now we will point this temp link to this node. First, when it comes first iteration, it will add this node as roots link as this node, because in first iteration currently the value of TMP will point to root, and roots link will be pointing to node. Now we will change the value of temp to node. So when it comes first iteration, end of the first iteration, the value of temp will point to node. That means next node. Like in first iteration, this is a root node, and in first iteration we will create a node, and roots link will be pointing to this node. Then at the end of the iteration, the variable TMP will be pointing to this node. Then when it comes next iteration, we will create another node, that is third node, and we will give the temp. That means this node is linked to the third node, like that. Okay, now let's check whether we read the data correctly or not. First, here we are going to iterate in a forward mode. Let's check. let's run this program. Let's check how it is working. Yeah, working as expected. Now we need to remove this code. We will print in a reverse order. So we are going to use the technique named recursion. So I'm gonna show how it will work. Okay, this is our recursive function named proc. So in first we will call with the root node. I'm not sure. I'm not telling currently not telling about node and all. Let's check how the recursive call will work. So we called first with proc this procedure with argument a. So at this point we will call procedure again with variable b, and here it will call proc procedure with variable c and procedure with d. At the end it will call it will not do anything. So at this proc of d, it will go up to here, then it will return the pointer back to this area. So it will continue execution of this part. Then at the end it will return the pointer of execution to here. So it will continue execution of this part. It won't go directly to main function, but it will return the pointer of execution to previous function which called. So at the end it will come to here, the pointer will come, the execution pointer will come here, then it will execute this part and return to main function. This is what we are going to use. The step. Hope you understand. So if I will explain once again. In a recursive call, it will execute up to here. Then it in this point it will call procedure b. I mean proc of b. Then it will give the pointer of execution to here. So it will execute the proc of b function. Then at this point it will give the execution pointer to proc of c. It will call proc of c. Then it will execute this part up to. At this end it will return the pointer of execution to previous function which is called proc of d. That means proc of c. So it our execution pointer will come here, this point. So it will execute the pending functions. Then at the end it will return to proc of b and it will execute the pending part. And at the end of proc b, it will give the execution pointer to proc of a and it will execute the pending code block. That's what we are going to use. So I'm going to declare a void function named print reverse of struct. Now we will check node is null or not. If it is null, we need to return. Okay. If it is not null, then we will call the print reverse with not of link. Okay, now we need to print the value of data. Yes. So we need to print a message. Now let's run the program. How we can check how it is working. Okay, I'm going to give 5 nodes. Now it will read. Yes, we traverse in a reverse order. Hope you understand this program. Okay, if you like the explanation and program, please subscribe the channel. If not, then comment me how to improve these sections. I'm not good at explanation, sorry, but I will try to improve. Thank you.